Shah was like, babes, what's really good? Trying to get down with the boys in the hood. She was like, no, I don't want to know. UNMC, that's a big no-go.
Okay.
We didn't know what time it is. Ballers Corner. Thought I'd give it a little different intro today. Episode 3, you already know who I am. I'm Big Hesk. Obviously, I've got my two brothers here. They're going to introduce themselves in a sec. So the guy to my left, tell him who you are, bro.
Come on, man. I'm Tiero, aka G Smooth. I'm here, man.
Man like G Smooth. No. I call him G Money.
G Smooth.
Man like G Money.
Even that intro was very smooth itself.
Too smooth, bro.
Smooth.
Listen, I'm a main man to my right-hand side.
Yo, my name is Warren, known as It's Wizzy Warren. And I'm just here, man, live and direct, ready to go, man.
We here. Wizzy Warren, G Money, we in the building. You know what I'm saying? So listen, guys, we have to talk some things today, you know.
Talk it out.
Let's go, man.
My boy G Money was saying, today's the day he gets cancelled.
Oh, I can't lie.
So these conversations is gonna get a bit, you know what I mean? We're gonna stay politically correct where we can, but you know, if man don't want to let loose, they'll let loose. So the question I've got for you, man, first, women's football,
okay,
and equal pay is a big talking point at the moment. There's a lot of people talking about how the women should be getting paid the same as the men's. I mean, I got my views on where I stand with it. I don't know who wants to start, but mandem, talk to me, man. What are we saying? What's thoughts on that?
Big word, what are you telling me?
Boy. So, women's football, you said?
Women's ball, bro.
And
equal pay. 500 bags a week like Ronaldo and them things.
Yo.
500 bags, be steady now. Hey, no one's getting Ronaldo wages, let me tell you that. In women's game,
in the Prem, the last time I saw 500k was Sanchez to United. That was the last time. But for women's football, I'm not going to sit and say, I can't run like that. No, because I do believe there's a lot of females football. And I'm seeing a lot of talent there, especially like when I saw the women's Euros that just won the Euros. Yeah, England as well. Yeah, it's a big thing. But do I believe they should be on the same wage as these elite athletes and their men? I don't know, man.
It's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one. Like I can't lie to you, bro. I'm seeing a couple highlights of girls here. I saw. You don't know Reece James' sister?
Yeah.
I said, what, we can use her for United, bro. She's really moving. She's on the ball. She's doing better than Mandem. I won't lie to you, See, the only thing that one of the biggest reasons why I think girls can't get, not that they shouldn't, but they won't get equal pay to men, it's just the demand. Like, no one's going to female games like that.
True.
Like, they can put the price £2, £3. No one's going to the games, bro.
That's the one.
They're not going to pack a stadium like Old Trafford or Emirates or whatnot. They're not packing that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Emirates will get, Arsenal will get more in a men's under 21 game than they will get at Arsenal ladies first team game. Facts in it, but you know what I mean?
I know where you're coming with that.
He's not lying, man. You got to speak the real out of this, man.
Listen, there was one guy that was I was watching some clip. I think what's his name? Is it Steve-O the Madman?
Yeah.
He put up a clip. It's obviously in Australia, and these women were talking about how why don't the women's team and the players get equal pay as the men? They should be getting it. Blah 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 blah. And he was like, "How many women's games you been to?" They were like, we ain't been to none. He's like, so you want them to get paid more, and you're not even going to watch it your damn self. So how does that work? And he threw out some really good analogies, the sense of, so from what you're saying, we know 100 meters sprinters, all black. So are you saying that the white sprinters should get paid the same amount as the black sprinters, even though they're not making it to the final? Listen, if the demand is there and people are watching it, of course make the money, bro. I'm one man. I ain't got nothing against women. They can make 500 bags a week. I don't care. It's not affecting my pockets. I'm not bothered. But if the demand is not there, you can't expect it to be there. I mean, you can't just give them the money for the sake of it. You got Serena Williams and them lot who are getting paid the same amount as the men tennis players are. No one's making noise about that because the demand is there. People want to watch them play. So, you know what I mean? So if you want women to be paid the same amount as men in this game, then the demand needs to be the same.
You know what I mean? You got to, man, it's true. Like, listen, people already make, they get onto how much men get paid already. They get onto football wages to begin with anyway. So to be able to not be able to justify why women getting the same pay, they're going to, like, people, you know what I'm saying? People lose their minds to be like, what? It just don't make sense. It's bad enough the men getting this much of this like pay like this, but then the females getting it as well when they can't justify it in terms of like, getting the support, the engagement, and everything. Like, it's tough, man. It's difficult. Like, how much men's team? I know a couple clubs like Prem Championship or whatnot who've had female teams and they've had to just shut it down. Like, they've had to just
can't fund it.
Just fold it because it's not getting support like that. It's just like, man, we just let it fly because it's just not working out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's one of them ones. I look at, like, when you look at female sport in general, the ones that are paid well are the ones that people want to see.
Yeah.
Same as the men's. If they want to see it, they're going to pay for it. Like, I feel sorry for like professional boxers. There's professional boxers out there that are not making as much peace as these YouTube donnies that are coming out of nowhere just for the sake of let's have a fight and making all these peas. And there's pros that are literally giving up their body for this sport and they're not seeing the money. So why are we not talking about them, man?
It's true, especially YouTube boxers. Like that's just the new thing for them, man.
Yeah, YouTube boxers.
And yeah, so I was just saying, like, you see with like YouTube boxers now, yeah, like they're making like that kind of money where man can just wake up and be like, yo, I'm gonna be a YouTube boxer. Tell me something. You know what I mean? Like you got, Logan Paul and his brother as well, Jake Paul as well. These men were from Disney Channel, Disney Channel.
I didn't even know that,
They're from Disney Channel, bro.
Right now, I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I remember, like, I saw one of the, I think it was an advertisement or something like that, but they're on Disney Channel. Long time ago.
It's crazy because it's like, yeah, like what you said, head skin it. It's like, you got these boxers, yeah. Like, you see people like KSI, bro.
Yeah.
See, they make bank when it comes to fights.
100%.
Can you imagine?
Like,
100%.
Like, bro, they're packing out stadiums and venues and getting these, like, record online streams and whatnot. I'm like, bro, there's boxers that have been
doing this for years.
Craft.
Yeah.
Like, study their craft.
Yeah,
and these men just say, let's just have a fight.
And they've never, ever.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to like boxers that are retired, bro, some of them have hit heights, yeah. And, bro, they've still never touched the YouTube. I mean, in terms of what they're getting money-wise and whatnot. It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. So it all comes down to supply and demand, bro. If people want to see it, they'll pay for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's that real, bro.
I mean, I'm here for it, but it's just like you man said earlier, like these boxers have gone through, training under the water.
Bro, their training's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, bro. Which is tough because, yeah, it correlates so good because some of these females, they really put themselves through it. Like they train like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because they grew up loving football. Like football's like their first love as well. Like you know what I'm saying? Like as much as people think football or used to think football's only a boy thing, innit? Like a couple guys and that. Like, these girls really grew up like loving football and whatnot. Like played it their whole life. They play with the boys in the playground because there's not a lot of girls playing and whatnot.
True.
And yeah, man, like so they really put blood, sweat, and tears into it as well. But it's just,
for real.
First and foremost, we've got to big up to the females football, man. It's
bro,
serious, man.
Like,
serious because
I'm all for them making more money. Yeah. But obviously, as we've already said, the demand's got to be there. Second thing is, no one's actually talking about how much the game's actually grown, bro.
It's changed.
Female football's changed, bro. Like, especially when we were youth, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know of a female footballer that we know of when we were young, bro. If they were born in this generation, bro, any girl that's our age now, yeah, if they were born in this generation with the amount of pro teams there are now, I remember back in the day, I know one girl that I used to go school with and she loved this game above everybody else, above us all boys. And the only team she could ever play for or aspire to play for is Arsenal. Because Arsenal's the only pro team at the time. No one was. There was no one else. Whereas now, there's Leicester, there's Man City, there's all these teams that are all pro now. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be real with you, man, yeah. I've had sessions, yeah, with a mandem, yeah, at ball, where we're doing like a keep ball session, yeah. And one of my boys, like, he knows a couple girls who like play for Watford and that, innit? And they'll come to the session, yeah, and everyone be like, bro, don't let these girls jump in with us. Like, come on, man. We're gonna move crazy.
Don't get embarrassed, bro.
We're gonna move crazy because like we're gonna be flying into town. And bro, these girls are jumping in the session and they're not only doing well, but they're doing the thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, one's like, even myself, like I'll be honest, like I'm like, come on, bringing girls into the session, like it's just not gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I prefer not to speak because if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Not to speak, you know what I'm saying? But they're actually holding up, like holding their own, they're doing well, like you know what I'm saying, like playing better than certain man. I'm just like, yeah, like the way the game's grown, like the way, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's moving, bro.
Crazy.
Bro, I'm here for it. It's like even, when I'm there playing, what's it called? When I bought FIFA now and I'm seeing international women's football there on FIFA. Like what? Yeah, I'm talking, I had FIFA from, when I mean PS1 days, FIFA 97. 97 way back till now. Yeah, so obviously, serious, bro. Serious.
You're Pez, man. You don't know about
that. Huh? Are you Pez? You've been trying to draw me out, bro.
You're Pez, man. You don't know about FIFA 97.
Big man, big man. Hold on. What you even born them times, bro? Were you even ready to even pick up a pad them times, bro?
Listen. Man almost baited me into dropping my age on cam. Listen, yeah. Man
was alive, bro. What the hell?
You're Pez, man. We won't get to it.
Was Pez even out them days there?
No, it was
97.
We won't get onto it.
Oh, 97. That I don't know.
No, they were ISS back then.
Yes,
I did.
Yes, no, it's true.
Man,
but obviously, you know someone's a real Pez man when you play on the controllers now. And obviously, you know, they got the alternate setting, and you got the classic setting, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Let's not get into that, bro. Let's not get into that, bro. You know what I mean? Xbox man out here, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's not get into that nonsense, bro. If you want smoke at FIFA, let me know, though. Let me know.
Go,
pick any team you want on Villa. Dish out. It's calm. It's calm. Mings at the back. It's calm, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I realized. When you told me you support Villa, I was like, raw.
Bro, I was the same way.
Everyone is, bro. It's a weird way I end up becoming a fan, bro.
I didn't think it was weird, bro. It's just different because you see someone from ends now. You're thinking, okay, they're either Arsenal, Man United,
Chelsea, baby.
Chelsea. Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
big facts. That's even Liverpool, man. Was
Liverpool. Those are the 5
5
teams there. Yeah. But I met some people who support Man City.
Well, that's a recent thing. That's a recent thing.
There must have been recent. No one's there.
They're a fan because Balotelli was there and them, man, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All Bellamy and them, man. Yeah.
It's a recent thing.
The man came with the new buyout.
With the bread. As soon as the bread came in, they became 100%.
Man.
We already know what time it is,
They
man.
weren't there with Ricky Hatton and that when Mayweather was fighting Ricky Hatton.
You know them wax. You know what I'm saying? They weren't there, bro. They weren't there them days,
So
bro.
when you told me, Villa, I was like, raw. So is it a thing you've been a Villa fan from early? Or?
Nah, what year are we in now? 2023. So it's been 14 years now, bro.
So
And I think,
for Villa?
yeah.
Who's that?
Bro, wherever my cousin was, I followed him, bro. I was that.
Club.
No, as a youth man, I was a Liverpool fan, innit? My dad was my dad's a Liverpool fan.
Cousin
So
was there?
obviously, my dad's been a fan way before he was there.
Okay,
Really and truly, we should be Leicester fans, really, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In terms of where our family's from and that.
Yeah.
But flipping, but yeah, now wherever my cousin was, I just followed him, bruv. And then he got to Villa, obviously watched Villa live, so I went to go and watch him play, met all the players, Ashley Young, who else was there, Stuart Downings and Stephen Island, all them guys. I was like, you know what, this place is calm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, rah, like, it's my first Prem game, like, this is dope. So I've just been a fan ever since, bro.
Oh, sick.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I just become attached. Every time I go to Birmingham and I see Villa, like, shit, I'm like, I'm no longer an alien. You know them ones. I'm not the only one anymore. Like, I feel at home. Like, it's mad, bro. So yeah, man, I've been a fan ever since,
I can't
man.
lie to you. One Villa shirt I always wanted is the one with I think it was like sponsored begin with an A.
Acorns.
That shirt was
Man, we'll pattern you one, man. I'll pattern you one, bro.
That was the truth.
I'll pattern you one, bro. That was a good time.
Classic right there.
That was the good times. That's when we were doing well, bro. Trying to fight for Champions League spot on that.
You know what I mean?
Now we're scrambling with people like, what's his name? Matt Target.
Matt Target.
I have to draw him out.
Hold on.
I have to draw him out, bro.
Matt Target. You know what I mean? You might see this one day. Yeah? The man really does like you. I'm saying, like,
serious fan.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a serious fan of you. Know what I'm saying?
Right,
I think you should send him a signed shirt or something.
You two trying to draw the host right now? Is that what we're doing? Yeah.
No. We're trying to support your team, bro.
Listen, you support my team.
Come on, man.
Scott McTominay. Here's your doggy, bro. He wants a signed shirt, my brother. I'll tell him to hit up your DMs. Say no more, bro. You know what I mean? Mac Toms. Done no.
I bet. Man's coming with brutality. Respect
Well, I have to, bro.
Finish him.
At least Matty Target's not in my club no more, so I'm good, man. I still have to draw him out, though.
I said he's come back.
No. Permanent, bro.
Permanent, yeah.
Gerard moved him on, bro. Gerard knew I gone. He knew I gone. You know what I
He
mean?
wasn't wasting time.
You wasted no time, bro. Look at Dean, you're in and said, yeah, you're gone, bro. It is what it is, isn't
I
it?
bet.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know what? We got a hefty one to talk about next, you know.
Which one? Chat to me.
What do you know about Gaffer? I have to call him Gaffer because that's what he is. Gaffer John Yems. And
Wait,
this
he's
and
still a
this.
gaffer?
Well, no, he's not. But obviously, that's
Do
his.
you know what it is? I'm gonna be honest to the damn T. Yeah, I ain't heard much about him.
Okay.
So you man, fill me in,
I'll fill
please.
you in.
I'm listening. On
Boy.
this day, locked in this car. This sounds
Boy,
techie.
you know what? Yeah, we're never gonna cover the full thing because this is all written in HR format, bro. In terms of what this guy's been saying over the course of his managerial career, anyway.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna say a word I don't usually say, but I'm gonna like. He would obviously say a lot of racial slurs, right?
Okay.
And one of them that he particularly said was, instead of saying Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, I'm going with it. Man's going around to the black players calling him Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's just one thing. That's just one out of so many that was on this HR report, bro.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say something crazy. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him a 10 for his creativity. The guy's mad. The guy's mad.
He's
Man remakes Arnold Schwarzenegger. The guy's creative with it. Them creative races, man. I hear it.
Bro.
I don't hear it, but I don't. You know what I mean? I'm not spotted.
It's right. It's someone's way. It's right in your face. Like what he's saying is right in your face, bro.
He was going around telling the Muslim players like they're gonna bomb the place and that, bro.
That's not even funny.
Bro. I'm not gonna lie. Back in 06 in school, that would have been funny, bro.
No.
Yeah, I'm saying
Trying not to laugh and all that.
Yeah.
Bro, this isn't a working environment, bro. And you know, everyone's up to the players like, oh, how could none of them out him for it? I'm like, you know what? Like, it's their livelihood, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're ready to give up your bag over something somebody said in it. I'm not to say that it's wrong, they never said nothing at the time, but it's one of them things. I understand why they might not have come out and said, yo, Gaffer's been saying this, or say, yo, I'm going to boycott this and that, because this pro game ain't easy, as we know. We know people are in it. It's not easy, bro. So I can understand why they kept quiet. But listen, the list is endless, bro. You know, I'm going to have to even find on my phone, bro. The list is endless.
You know what, though, yeah? Like, in terms of players not saying anything, what I kind of... It's a common thing in football, innit? Because, like, you lot heard stories about back in the day, like that them coaches that used to do the funny man thing and touch up the little kids. But these boys are all like pro clubs, and none of them they want to get the scholars or the pro contracts. So none of them was like wanted to say it. I can't remember the guy's name, but who got evicted, but he had like 92 cases.
92?
Yeah, bro, it was crazy, something stupid. He had like some crazy cases of how much, you know what I mean, assault he had with some of these kids in it, academies and that. Bro. You got to think about it. A lot of them as well, like the Dream Club or whatever, or like just at a professional club, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know, obviously, coming from where we come from, like as like to play for academy or to get to them stages, like is something that it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, bear them be like, you know what? I'm just gonna firm it. There's one too scared to say anything, but they're just still rather. You know what?
Just for our viewers, let me just start reading out some of these things.
Man, let me hear this.
So this is point number 11 on the HR report. Yeah. However, Mr. Yems then became obviously using demeaning language towards player one. He would constantly ask player one if he had jerk chicken last night, despite the fact player one is from Nigerian descent. Player one.
I'm trying not to laugh at you, but this is wild.
It's wild, bro.
This is wild.
He said player one specifically recalled there was one occasion where he was playing darts in the canteen with player two and another black player, Mr. Yems, then asked them what they were doing playing darts because knew they'll be having blow up objects, bro, sharp objects in there. So basically, they'll be playing with knives and thing, bro. Like, what are they playing darts for? I'm like, he also referred to them as Zulu warriors, bro. Zulu warriors, bro. Apparently, he would mispronounce the word niggles to make it sound like nigger. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know. Obviously, you haven't obviously been into the whole story. Obviously, Talksport interviewed him yesterday. He doesn't apologize for any of it. He said.
So he's basically unapologetic.
He's unapologetic. He's bold. He's saying that a lot of it is lies. He's not denied that all of it's lies. So he's saying that some of it was definitely said. But he's also saying that he's obviously been found guilty for racial slurs, but there was no intent.
Cut, man.
That's what he's been found guilty for, but it's no intent. So I mean, he didn't intend to offend anybody.
Cut, man. I won't do that, man.
You call somebody Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Bro, that's
Excuse me?
Like, that's that on the list there. But cut, man. You can't
Zulu
say
warrior, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
That's beef.
Bro, that's really.
Wait, what club was he managing for?
I don't know what club he was at this point. So this is over a course of his managerial career, whatever club. So this is from back in the day. It's not like it was last week or last month.
Oh, okay.
This is like still everything's come out now.
Yeah.
There was one here. There's a player who's 22 years old, half Indian, half Irish, and Mr. Yems will make fun of him eating curry. Fam, as I said, back in 06, that would have been funny, bro.
You see, you man, you had him as a coach, yeah. Hold tight to you, man, though. Cause see me spine buster straight through a table, bro. That's tight, bro. I won't lie to you. Like, that one there, it's crazy. Like, large up you, man. Bro,
player 4 also recalled Mr. Yems putting a cloth over his head saying Allah, Allah. Do me a favour. That's just bloody racist. Do me a favour.
That's bloody racist.
Oh my word.
Man said what?
Wow. And he's classing this as banter, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. If you have that sort of relationship with people, you can say whatever you want. If you have that's between you guys, isn't it? Yeah. But that is mad.
Kind of dark banter, bro.
No, but as a manager, though.
Man asked player 4, do you sing in Pakistan?
But I said, do you think?
So it's not like it's just towards black players. So it's just a black. Everybody's holding smoke.
He's saying from a different every minority that's there.
You're holding smoke.
You're gonna hold this. You're gonna hold all this corn.
They can't all be lying, bro.
Yeah, it's impossible. Let's the HR file sounding real stocky.
Like, even if I'm to make up some of these stories, I'm definitely not gonna make up. Do you sing in Pakistan? I'm not gonna think about that.
No. Realistically, no.
This is what I'm telling you about this guy. Yeah,
this guy is tapped.
Yeah, bro. You go home and practice this shit. Like, why is it so creative? Like, why are you so like? Man's really asking, man. You sing in Pakistan?
You sing in Pakistan? What the? brother.
Nah, man.
I am confused, bro.
You say it's without intent. You said
without intent, so meaning he didn't intend to offend anybody with these slurs. Even that whole Black Lives Matter malarkey.
Oh, man, called it a malarkey. Man, called the whole movement a
malarkey. Boy, I mean that is a conversation for another day. But the way you got, hey, you Black Lives Matter malarkey, that is mad, bro. Wild. It's wild. Like some of the stuff on this thing is just wild, bro.
Cold man,
it's wild, bro. Like,
is he still managing or?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I've not checked into his story too tough, but I look at it and I'm like, imagine if someone's gonna accuse me of saying this stuff and they didn't say it, we're gonna fight, bro. We're gonna have to
100%.
Because that is wild, bro.
100%.
Like I was listening to him, like, are you not burning at these guys that you're claiming that you haven't said it? So therefore, they're lying against your name with these wild accusations, bro. That's enough to get you killed.
100%.
You know? Are you crazy?
If you decide to turn up in Newham, then man will deal with him, bro.
Oh, quickly.
You know what I mean? They'll just deal with him. Like, it's mad. Like it's to be accused of having those sort of jokes is nuts, bro.
Yeah, I can't lie. If someone saying that about, if it's not true, we have to. I have to see.
Look at Craig's face. His face. Oh no.
He asked if this particular player had slept with his AK-47 and told him he could not have a GPS vest because you blow people up. What's his name? What? This doesn't read right. Because you blow people up. I can't remember. This doesn't even make any sense.
Sleeping with an AK-47 was enough, man. Sleeping with an AK-47 was enough. I won't lie to you.
Yo.
That is insane.
And you'd ask that player 10 or 15 times if he carried a bomb in his bag.
Hey, somebody double foot him, please.
Yeah, also this one here.
ACL done, please.
ACL gone, knee
everything,
gone.
everything.
On another occasion, when Player 3 was saying he's going to play for Iraq and that England will be beaten, Mr. Yems then said he would probably blow up the stadium and proclaimed Allahu Akbar. This can't be real, fam. Almost want to believe it's not real because there's just too much in here, cousin. This is just some of the reporting. This ain't the whole thing.
Where are you seeing this, by the way?
This is on Twitter.
This
is on Twitter, bro.
This is cold, man.
I beg you DM me that afterwards, man. I need to see this.
You have to read it in its black and white print yourself, bro.
I need to see this.
It is a mazzoline. Every time I open it on the phone, it seems to cut out, and I don't blame it for doing that, bro.
Yeah, but
because it's wild.
Your phone don't respect it.
I can't deal with all this that energy.
Yeah, your phone don't respect it at all, man.
That is crazy.
And this guy's been managing for how many years?
Bro, it's been years, bro. It's been years.
Pro clubs,
bro. Yeah, professional manager. In fact, they can even check him up right now.
Was he at? Yeah, check what team was that. I think he was at Crawley.
He might have done a Crawley. I don't know. I know he had Mansfield at one point, and that was definitely one of them. Let's check it right now. What's his name?
So you're telling me this guy is
John Yems.
All of this. He said all of this.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that,
and again, he said he's not apologising. What's his name? John Smith, is that his name? He's the one who works for TalkSport anyway.
Yeah.
He's saying, "What? Do you apologise for anything like you've done or you said?" He's like, "No."
This guy's
like,
a cold
what for?
man.
You know what I'm saying?
This guy's a cold man.
He better pray. No one deals with him, boy. Car.
It's crazy, bro. So it says Crawley. Yeah, so Crawley Town was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Exeter City as an assistant. It says Crawley Town again in 2019, 2022. I could have sworn he said he was at Mansfield, bro. I heard him say it on the thing, like when he was at Mansfield, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it's peak, bro. It is so peak, bro. Fam, this isn't
mad.
Huh? He might have done.
Yeah.
But that kind of shows that with any kind of sport, there's always a situation behind closed doors.
Yeah,
you just never know.
Facts.
So obviously, me hearing this now, like I said, I didn't know nothing about this guy, and I'm just hearing all these racial slurs. Yeah, safe. That's all I can say, bro.
So some of these slurs, he can go and sell it to South Park, you know? Like he's got some creative ones in there. Go and send it to South Park and make some peas, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I could really be a South Park writer.
I'm telling you.
South Park, that's wild. I can't believe.
South Park would be like, that's fantastic. Why did we think of that?
Yeah.
Brother.
I'm saying, make a career out of that because, bro, some of this stuff, it's outrageous still. And, bro, you know why I know it's true, yeah? Because who would just, if someone
can't be that creative.
Yeah, if someone's just lying on him, who would just...
You're not going to think of that. You think of the obvious stuff, or you just called me the M word, or you just said this, and you called me a monkey. You make it simple, innit? Bro, these are some wild, he's put together stories, bro. Sleep with your AK-47.
That is wild.
Bro, if you don't know what AK-47 is, go and play GTA San Andreas, bro. You'll find out what AK-47 and what it does to a man.
Or play Warzone as well.
Brother.
Serious.
Find out what
serious
that gun. There ain't no simple one. Nah, brother. You get your two hands on that thing. You understand?
You know what I'm saying?
That's no small boy gun, bro.
Military stuff. That's that.
Serious.
That's no small boy gun, bro.
This guy here, yeah. Oh boy, God knows. This is him saying this stuff, yeah. And obviously he's saying that he didn't say it with intent in it.
No intent.
No intent.
Didn't mean to harm anybody.
So that means he's freely saying it because he feels like
It's okay. It's okay.
God knows
You're
what this man
telling
was
me.
saying at home. Oh my gosh, G.
Boy.
And the thing is as well, I'm just thinking about, does he even have kids? Because if he has kids,
What?
yo,
The way he's trained them lot, boy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
nah.
Yeah, let my son. I don't have a son, but let him buck Yems' son at school, innit? Yeah,
It's peak, you know.
Peak.
Peak. It's so peak, bro. But listen, this racism game in football, bro. Where do we sit with that now? Like, what are you man saying about this racism thing in ball, bro?
With racism in ball, it's like, bro, I've seen the attempts for years. Like, would they kick it out or when they plays the warm up tops?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Which one?
Kick it out. I even got one, to be fair.
I've got one at yard. Yeah, I've got one as well.
It's like we've seen it all, but realistically, like, I don't think. I'm not saying that. I'm optimistic in that. I hope it'll end in it, like one day in it, but like I just don't see how. Like, you know what I'm saying, because it comes down to just people and their education.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, there's so much you can do in terms of say no to this or say no to racism.
Yeah.
You get the adverts with Messi, Ronaldo, all the best players and legends and whatnot saying say no to racism, but bro, like
It's not going to change much, especially like, let's say, you know, what's it called? If you're playing in some sort of football tournament and if your team gets knocked out and maybe your team's performed bad, or even if your team performed so great, it's when you go on Instagram and you see the comments.
Brother, I remember, I sat down with my granddad. You were watching the Euro final, and we saw Sancho, we saw Saka, we saw Rashford. I said, Granddad, they're gonna get finished. He said, yes, Craig, you're right. They're gonna kill you, you know. And lo and behold, bro, you go through their Instagram and you're just like,
Wild,
absolutely
wild.
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
wild.
it's just like it was set up. It's like, yeah, you know what? You're just gonna get smoked, bro. It's just so peaking.
It's to the point where, you see, and I shouldn't feel this way, but every time, for Portugal, for England, for whatever, every time I see a black player about to take a penalty, I'm like, please bang it, please. Bruv. You know what? Like, because I'm just like, look, because look at France, France, bro, bro, that World Cup final was basically black versus white. Apart from the recent goal, the whole France was black.
So obviously, what's his name that was there? What's that white boy? What's his name? Rabiot.
Rabiot, yeah. So look at what they done. They got to the final. Someone like Mbappe even bossed the final, scored 4 goals. They're losing penalty shootouts and you still get racially abused.
Can't win, bro.
You can't win. You can't win.
You know what? Yeah, I was watching a clip. It was maybe like 4 years ago. 5 years ago. That time when Chelsea fans racially abused Sterling. Yeah, that period. Yeah, and Gary Neville was on. It might have been like 4 or 5 years ago.
And it's mad because he's playing for them. That's how I'm thinking, yo.
Boy, they know they're paying the bills. They're giving them big money. You know, do your thing.
I
you know what I mean? Do your thing. You know what I mean?
Should have came to Arsenal though.
You know, leave that to you and the agents, man. You know what I mean? But I remember listening to Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher talking about it, and Jamie was saying how, especially when it comes to media, there's obviously a lot of undertone of racism in terms of the way they put things, blah 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 blah. Neville snapped. I was like, nah, it's not undertone. It's blatant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's saying, like, one thing he said, he goes, you know what, in the golden generation, he said, you know who the best world-class player was in that group? He said, Ashley Cole. So Ashley Cole, out of all the golden generation, he was the one that was actually world-class. And he was saying, no matter how good it got for him, he would never be seen as an icon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, people saying about, obviously, it was particularly when Sterling was getting a lot of criticism for not playing well for England.
Yeah.
And he was like, everyone was like, but Gazza got it. David Beckham got it, Rooney got it. If they didn't play well, they got stick. He goes, yeah, you're right. But when they played well, they were loved. They were worshipped like heroes. Yeah. Ashley Cole, no matter what he does, no matter how good he plays, he would never get hero worshipped. You can never. It's like there's level 10. You get to level 9, but you can't go to level 10 no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Kane, same thing. You can get to level 10. Rashford, you ain't getting to no level 10. Bro, no matter how good you do.
In the media, it's scary. And the way it comes in so many different forms, See, Graham Souness, see that beef you have with Pogba, bro. Like, you know what's crazy, Everyone knows football. Everyone knows Pogba is one of the most talented, skillful players ever.
Still is.
You know, every time, Pogba did something more. Every time they spoke about Pogba, you know what we spoke about? His raw strength and speed. His raw power. It's always he can jump high, he can run for whatever. It's never like he's technical. He's like, he even said, he wants Pogba to stick to, just being like, just like, using his strength and whatnot. Everyone knows how skilled and gifted Pogba is when it comes to his technical ability.
It's all about the animal athleticism. Word to blood and bone, bro.
Athleticism.
That animal athleticism.
He could play cam,
bro,
box to box,
bro,
DM. If you want Pogba to play up top, he can really do it as
can
well.
really
You
do
know,
it, if you want to.
tall guy with quick feet. He's got
crazy
wingers
touch.
quick feet. You know,
Guy
he's
can
got
shoot.
it.
Bro,
Everything.
But they just want to know him as a bulldozer.
Yeah, athleticism. That's it.
Him.
Bro, every time they talk about athleticism, bro, I would just think one thing straight away. I was like, you man are slick, bro. It's always athleticism. It's never how talented, how, you know what I mean? When they talk about the Spanish players, the David Silvas and whatnot, it was like, oh, look where he manipulates the ball. He's is this his technical ability or whatnot? Oh, bro, they can even talk about a Declan Rice and whatnot.
Yeah.
They'll make sure they mention both sides though. Let it be a black guy, yeah. Like be a Kante, he's athleticism.
Athleticism. Bro, it's peak. But you know what? Like, I don't even think that's just a football problem. That's a society problem.
Yeah,
you get me?
Yeah.
There's a lot in it.
It won't change. And the thing is, it's become the norm for such a long time that when we see or when we hear about it, we just like, it is what it is, man.
I mean, like, a lot of people are mad at the FA for what they gave this man, in terms of like, obviously it's racist but not intent. Yeah. And like, why is anyone surprised, bro? Look how long we've been here, bro. Look how long we've been seeing this stuff.
I'm not surprised no more.
You know what I mean?
I swear to you,
what's there to be surprised about?
What did the FA do?
So they've obviously found him guilty. I don't know if he's got any sort of bans or not. Actually, I ain't read that far into it because, to be honest, I'm not really that interested. You see what I'm saying? It's just whatever, innit? Yeah. But they've obviously found him guilty for racial but not intent. They said he's not a conscious racist, meaning he doesn't just sit there and be racist. Like, he's not just a racist man. It was he just wanted to run some banter. Bro, I heard some of that banter when I was in school. Yeah. For us black men, it was banter.
Yeah.
You get me? But in hindsight, nah, bro, that's racist. That's racist, bro.
That is proper.
You see what I'm saying? It's proper.
Especially pro clubs that you're managing. You're doing that.
This is a place of work. You understand? It's a place of work.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know it's football and everyone thinks it's fun, it's glamorous, blah, 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 blah. It is to some degree, but it's work.
Yeah.
You're there to work.
Yeah.
You ain't gone to work to be racially bantered about sitting with an AK-47.
Yeah, allow me.
Didn't just say a gun. Man specifically picked out
AK-47.
That's no joke,
he
man.
He could have
gun.
said any other assault rifle. Yeah.
Could have just said a pistol.
M16.
Or just say a gun. Just say a gun.
Just say a gun.
He said the specific name of the
broke
gun.
It down. Man broke the strap down.
I'm surprised he didn't even say the silencer, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Extra mag. All these perks.
The way I look at it is like, I don't know what he's been watching, but he's looking at it as like, yo, like, the way obviously the men in them terrorist groups act, they're gonna have them big boy guns, they're gonna sleep with it because if anyone comes after them, they're blasting everyone, bro. I'm like, that is so calculated. Bro, that's not off the cuff. You didn't just make that up. You've gone home, you sat down with a mandem, you had some banter about, let's stick with the AK-47s and that.
Right now, the way we're talking about him, he's probably playing Warzone 2 right now. I'm telling you, this guy has unlocked, remember that perk? Ninja Pro. The silent steps, yeah? Scavenger Pro as well. Bro, I guarantee it. He's got it right now, bro.
It's crazy, man. Bro, facts, bro.
He's moving mad.
What I wonder, bro.
I've missed one.
Go on.
I want to laugh. I want to laugh.
Do you know what? You have to release it now, man. You have to release it.
Okay, this is the part. You said about the whole Black Lives Matter malarkey, yeah? Obviously, I've missed the rest of it. But I'll start the full sentence. He recalled Mr. Yems saying he did not believe the Black Lives Matter malarkey. Player 2 then said, if they went fishing, he said, nah, they've never been fishing before. He goes, if you were to go fishing, you'd probably go and stab all the fishes in the pond.
I said fishing with a spear and that.
Man said you're going to go and literally go in the pond with a nank and literally stab up these fishes, bro. So it's that whole, typical, all black boys do is stab because that's what's on the news. That's what the news want to show everybody.
Wait, who's he talking to?
He was talking to one of the black players.
Because that also like kind of translates to the F spear.
You were probably gonna stab all the fishes in the pond.
This guy's mad.
How do you? Let's go back to what you said earlier, bro. That is creative stuff, bro.
Creative stuff, bro.
That's creative. That's gold.
Creative. It's cold, bro.
Listen.
Is it Apocalypto? That film?
I've not heard of it still.
I don't know it,
bro. Basically, it's like some what's it called? It's like all these Indians or whatever, you're with the spears, just going mad at each other, blah, 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 blah. So that kind of came to my head when he said that.
He said that crazy, bro. I'm telling you, listen, the guy's there, look. He's a cold man, man. He's a cold man.
His creativity, I must say, top notch.
There's more. There's more. This is, that's when like girls like to say, typical guys, they don't read things, blah, blah, blah. This is it. Because there's more juicy stuff in there, bro. Man said, I think the club might have bought them 7-a-side pizza, right? No, 7. Must have gotten some Domino's pizza, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then
flipping, he's gone and said to one of the Asian players, "Are you upset? There's no curry pizza."
You know the ones, yeah?
And he went and called me. No, listen to this. This is gold, bro. Because even in school, none of us dropped this sort of lines. This is raw. Man said he's a curry muncher.
Man, a curry muncher. That's a little Britain thing.
Curry muncher. I heard of a rug muncher. I remember that.
Yeah.
Curry muncher, bro.
You know this guy, yeah? Do you know why he's a waste man as well? Because I'm just, you know, when people talk, I got creative mindedness. So when people talk, yeah, and tell me stuff, I visualize stories, innit? So everyone's got Dominoes, yeah? So you tell me, can you imagine, yeah? You're just eating your Dominoes, innit? Yeah. And he comes to you, hey, you upset, it's no curry. Why? What's the need, bro? What's the actual need to do that to someone? You know what I'm saying?
How does that,
so unprovoked?
How does that just come to mind like that? Why is it just the first thing you think of, bro?
Let somebody say that to me, I'm fucking them up. I can't lie, man. Sorry for my
to be honest with you, yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if my man sitting there thinking, did he really just say that?
He really did.
Fact.
Tell me he didn't just say that. Tell me now. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Because you don't got deep it, yeah. Like you got to think about the scenarios, bro. It's like this is crazy too, but unintentionally.
He has stories for everything.
You're really going.
He has a counter for anything you do. He has a counter for it.
He's cold, man.
Do you go fishing? No. Oh, yeah, you probably would go there and stab up all the fishes. You don't come off the cuff, bro. Like that is like.
What do you do? You're the mask and the Alu Akbar. That's insane. That is.
Yeah, putting on some sort of scarf on his head and that. I'm like, you've gone out of your way to act like you've got.
How old is this guy?
Bro, he's in his 60s, bro.
Yeah, he's a big man, man.
So even when this was occurring, he would have been late 40s.
I can't say this is dementia. I can't, bro. I really can't. But
there's a lot of stuff in there. And again, I'll go back to it. There's point 11. I've got 13, 14, 15, and 18 in there. So there's so much we haven't even looked at yet. And I'm just like, cuz.
And probably so much that hasn't even been reported.
Some of man have forgotten.
Man forgot, or man just thought, you know what? There's not even more point. Like, there's no point. Like, it's crazy. This is on some. Listen, you see this guy, he's 60 now, yeah? This is on some R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. This is gonna be, you know how these women coming out still till today, yeah? Listen, people are gonna be coming out 20 years from now saying John Yems done this to me.
Jeffrey, all them.
This is surviving John Yems, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Whatever, man.
For real.
Rascal name is, man.
Brother,
it is
peak.
Wild.
I've got to look for it just once more, just in case I've missed anything else, because there's just so much in here, bro.
If I see a face change, I know you missed one.
You know I've missed one.
This guy's facial expression been killing, bro.
It's just like, how to, like, again, it goes back to your point, bro. It's so creative.
Yeah.
South Park, sign him up. Do me a favor. This is gold, bro. If you're someone that is like, you want to watch some unapologetic TV of just literally ripping into everybody, bro.
Yeah.
You sit there and this guy will have you busting up. He'll have you busting up, bro. Man, bro. If you're in that mood and you just want to hear anything, bust up, bro.
Listen, you see Birds of a Feather, yeah? I say that to say his friends, you know what I mean? He probably has in his family and whatnot, yeah? Bro, they're probably all, I'm not assuming, but majority of they're probably all the same, like have the same. But you see the man there who are racist, yeah? Like, sometimes it's not their fault. Sometimes it's all they knew was racism. Like, their grandparents were racist, their dad's racist, their parents were racist.
Yeah, of course.
So it's just a knowledge thing, innit?
Yeah, of course.
It's just, that's what they think.
It's unconscious.
It's unconscious.
That's the unconscious. They're saying he's not conscious. Listen,
this guy, when he's with his friends, he's probably man of the party. He's probably life of the party with all these jokes.
Yeah.
He's probably the man
100
in his group.
100.
He's like the man.
Yeah, when it's time to bust up, they're calling him up, bro. You have everyone on the floor, bro.
Hey, come. Tell us a joke. No, let's say someone's getting married now and he's the best man, whatever.
Yo. I mean, there was one day I was worried that he was going to marry a girl that cooks jerk chicken. But thankfully we got him back. You know what I mean? Bruv, it's mad, bro. Yeah, we'd have lost in some jerk chicken or some jollof rice, Like, we got away with it.
Jollof rice.
You know what I mean?
Got away with it, boy.
Can you imagine what he would have said about jollof rice?
Jesus Christ, brother.
What's this orange rice?
Honestly, orange rice doesn't taste like a fruit. You know what I mean? Cuz. I don't know, bro. It's wild. It's wild,
That's what he would say. It's wild, man. No, that's mad.
Like I said, on that video, he was there saying that he didn't say any of it. Like, not all, he didn't say all of it. Like, he was definitely admitting that, some of that stuff's definitely true. He didn't specify which. I mean, I guess he won't even remember because there's just so many of them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How are you even going to remember it? But he's saying, like, I haven't done anything wrong. I've been found guilty. Like, what else do you want me to do? Sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't regret anything he said. And I'm just like,
this guy's really unapologetic.
You're on a different planet.
On a different planet, man.
Different planet.
Big up this creativity, though.
Okay, guys, sorry. But
yeah, go on.
Let me ask you a little question, yeah. I want you guys to be real with me, yeah. if you lot were at the club, and well, forget, not at that club, but if you lot at your dream club, right, got given a contract, right?
Okay.
And the manager has come and said something like crazy to you, man. Like, you're from Newham, so or whatever.
Yeah.
Said something crazy, racist. What are you, man, doing? Wait. Actually, let me not keep adding stuff to it. But yeah, you got the pro contract or whatever. You tell me.
What I would tell you is, I prefer not to speak. Because if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Okay.
But you know what? It is one of those things. You won't ever know what you will do until you're in it.
Yeah.
You just
as much as you could say,
we can pre-plan it, but we just don't know. It's like that time I told you. Obviously, we were talking about that time we were talking about racist abuse that we've suffered playing football. And yes. I'll tell you the story. It's mad. I remember playing a game. I was in Gloucester, so obviously southwest of England, and that. I was playing in this game, just playing a game. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Someone made a monkey noise. Hear me up. I turned around like, oh, wonder where the monkey's at. I'm there looking for a monkey, bro, thinking I'm next to a zoo or something. These times at the clock, it's me. You're talking about me. Fam, and I stood. I was like, bad confused. I'm like, Ross, brother. Like, someone's actually just tried to racially abuse me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I felt more stupid for thinking there was a monkey close by. That's what I felt stupid about. I was like, I really thought there was a monkey around here, like some dickhead. You know them ones.
You the monkey.
I'm the monkey.
You the monkey.
You know what I mean? I'm George the monkey, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? It is mad, cuz. So it's until you're in it, because even then I didn't go home and say I was mad. Like I wasn't livid or nothing. I didn't report it, nothing. I just left it.
You're meant to tell ref in it or something like that?
I think so. But I guess, again, me being the only black person on the field, if I don't say anything, no one's, especially it's 2011, let's call it 2010.
Yeah.
Like, no one ain't saying shit. You know what I mean? And I just went home and I kind of just shrugged it off. Like, until, again, you were talking about the other day, to remember, I have been in a situation like that. I just forgot about it. It is what it is, isn't it? Like, if people want to shout monkey, that's their business, bruv. Like, I know what I am. If you think I'm a monkey, that's your business. It's your business. You get me? I know I ain't a monkey. You get me? So, it's one of them ones. I think in that situation, if a gaffer did that to me, I'll probably be shocked. I'm more of a process person anyway. I have to walk away first. I have to just literally process and what's happened.
Let it resonate with you, and then you realize, all right, cool.
For real. Like, I'll give you another example, I was touching on, I guess the last topic I was going to bring up. There was a situation at a club. I won't mention who it was. It was an only club I was at. And in our group chat, one white player called another white player, said, my nigga. And I read it. I looked and I was like, this guy had the audacity to use the N-word. Obviously, fair enough, it's to another white player because he's trying to say bro or whatever. I was like, he's the audacity to say that word with me in the group chat. Bro, I found out the mandem, bro. I found out Delts. I was like, bro, what do I do with this? You know what Ben's that, bro. Yeah, bro, let's go kill him, bro. You go kill it. Go there. I'm like, no, I mean, I can, but I was like, no, like I didn't know what to go with it. I was like, brother, like, it's the audacity. I'm like, I literally just went in that group chat and said, mandem, can we refrain from using that language? And I just left it there. Left it.
That's it.
Left it there.
And what did you say?
No one said nothing. What can you say? You can't say nothing, innit? And we come into the game on Saturday. When I tell you that changing room was awkward, bro. Everyone was silent. You know the ones, because they know he's done a fuckery. He knows he's done a fuckery. And no one wants to chat to me. And obviously, I know one of the guys saying to me, oh yeah, Hesk, you've made the group awkward. I said, huh? I've made it awkward. What did I do? I've just told someone not to use a language that I wouldn't even use. So
you're insane, bro.
Where you going with that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, didn't report it. I just left it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them ones, until you're in it, you won't know. I remember reading that day and I thought, yo, I don't know how best to tackle this thing. It's easy to report, but it's like, let's be real. These men are reporting this thing now. This man's coming out saying, I'm not apologizing for anything wrong.
Yeah.
What's really going to happen? I report it. Don't do that again. It's over. Done. Move on to the next case. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's a tough question, bruv. It's a tough question, bro.
Big word.
Oi.
He said,
this is techie, you know.
Recognition.
I'll be real, it's techie.
It's techie,
Like,
bro.
do you know, it's obviously me thinking like very, logically, okay, I got a pro contract. I'm able to be able to provide for my family of my own and my entire family.
It's the bigger picture, innit?
yeah,
Everything, do you know what I mean?
Picture,
And then obviously,
it is the bigger picture at the time. And that's what these players probably thought as well.
that's
That's
what
it,
they're
you have to
thinking
respect
as well.
it, man. It's the bigger picture.
You're naturally going to think the bigger picture, but then obviously when you have to deal with situations like that, because sometimes you're thinking, okay, that happened in that moment, maybe it's that one time, but then again, you're going to constantly think that, is it going to happen again?
Yeah.
When's it going to happen? or where would I be at this
You
time?
get some PTSD from it.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes, what if then, okay, because he said that at that moment, then let's say, he's benched you for whatever reason it may be. Then you're thinking, okay, he's benched me now. Right, cool. Game 1, bench. Game 2, bench. Game 3, bench. These times you're going training, committed, everything, your punctuality is on point. You're working your socks off, right? He's still benching you. Then you're going to think, okay, this is a racism thing now.
Yeah.
There's so much thoughts that will go through your head.
And you're rattled, bro.
And you're rattled.
Rattled.
Yes, fair enough, you're pro contract, you're pro. Despite you not playing, getting your minutes in, you're still getting paid and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's not it, though. That's not the happiness there.
That's
Do
exactly.
you understand what I'm saying?
Tough,
So,
man.
for me, I'm going to be honest to the T. I don't even know.
It's
I
hard.
hear it, which is fair, bro.
I don't even know, bro.
Which is
Because
fair.
I've been so rattled by them. Because, like, there's many men who probably are going through racism in their own club as it is, but have not spoke about it because obviously that's what's paying their bills or paying everything to help their family.
Yep.
You get me? No matter where it is, they are. It could be in Africa.
Yep.
It could be in China. It could be in Switzerland.
Yep.
You could be in Sweden. It could be anywhere in the world.
Yep.
Especially in the States, because you know the States, racism over there is peak as it is, bro.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, man.
Do you know what I mean? Them lot over there, they're telling you to your face, I am a racist. Do me something.
The man hold the keys, bro. The man hold the keys.
You know what I mean? It's peak for man then, bro.
But
Obviously, I think the younger me would have said straight up, you know what, you man are wet, man. Like, talk up, man. You know what I mean? But you can't, bro. It's your livelihood, bro. It's your work. Like, you need to.
Yeah.
And the thing is, football's so cutthroat. It's not like you work in a university, you're on a permanent contract. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
No them ones. You can say whatever you want. You ain't going nowhere, bro. But in this situation, there's no permanent in football, bro. This is
it's a
just
short-term career.
You know what I
It's a
mean?
very short-term
Like,
career.
if they want to get rid of you tomorrow, they're getting rid of you.
Yeah.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, all I'm saying is, if that was me, I probably wouldn't do nothing at the time, innit, See, after training, when that John Yems is on his way to his car, I just be leaning in his car. Remember me, Junior? Yeah? Because I'm joking. I won't do that. But I'll be real. I'll probably be the same because, man. Sometimes like it's sad that you have to do this, but it's like you have to kind of just firm these stuff, because you think of the bigger picture, like you know what I mean, like because bro, people managers are actually like there's managers out there who are actually like that. You know what? This guy can't take a ban now, man. He can't take a ban. He's too serious. Or they'll get offended. Oh, he comes to try and tell me something. I'm like, what? I don't understand this guy, man. What?
Exactly.
I ain't played what?
For
Nah,
real.
I don't care.
Your head becomes rattled. You try and move on. No club wants you because you ain't played no minutes or they don't know who you are. Unless you're somebody like, obviously, Gary Neville again was saying it's good that Sterling stepped up and he spoke out because obviously he can give black players a platform, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, Sterling got to a particular position in his career where he can do that. If he was just the number 16 in the squad and he ain't playing many games, he can't talk up.
Nope.
He ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
You know what I mean? But obviously Sterling got himself to a position where he's a key player wherever he is, whether it's Chelsea, Man City, or England, whatever. He plays a role. Yeah. So therefore now I can speak. I have a platform. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if you're just that guy that scrapes into the squad, like no disrespect, if you're a Callum Wilson, you can't talk up. I think he's going to go back to England and play again. It's not going to happen, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So you have to play it by percentages, which is why, again, I ain't got nothing against any man that hasn't said anything about it because it's not an easy thing. And as you said, the career's short, bro. By the time you're 37, you're done. Like in our minds, being 37 is old, but in life, you're a young man, bro.
Yeah,
you still got another 50 years in you, bro.
You got deep it. Like,
you still got another 50 clean years in you, bro.
Who just recently retired in their 30s? Who was it?
PK?
Has he retired, yeah?
Yeah.
PK retired, yeah.
I know Fabian Delph has.
That retired as well, recently, in their 30s, bro. Pro Bowler, I forgot the name. Who is it? Because I know, what's his name? Sherlock retired early in his 30s. Remember
swear, he's retired as well. Didn't he go to China?
No,
he didn't. He didn't.
Fulham, after Chelsea.
Okay, and that was it. Done.
Yeah,
I know Fabian Delph retired recently. And I'm pretty sure he's about 34. Maximum 35. I don't think he's even that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a short career, bruv.
It's just a short-term career, so it's like really, truly cool.
Firm it.
It is what it is, sort of thing.
I'll sleeve my AK-47, cool.
Yeah, cool. I'm saying, yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I'm upset. There's no.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's all right, man. I got my spare in my car anyway, man.
You know what I mean? Go and stab up the fishes and that, bro.
Yeah, it's all right,
you know what I mean? Asking man them for their jerk chicken when they enjoy jollof, bro. That is so ignorant, fam.
That is so ignorant.
So ignorant, bro.
After one bite, he said, it's too hot. Really? All right.
Bro, I just wonder if players were to send back racial slurs towards white people, how would that then be perceived?
What? You stay there, bro.
It'd be interesting to know, you know.
Do you know what? One thing I liked that I saw live on TV, this was when Dani Alves was in Barcelona. One of the fans threw
a
banana at him. His response, he picked up the banana, he ate it, and took the corner. I said, you know what? What a bad man.
What's up?
You serious?
What a bad man.
It's a serious.
Because anyone that was there in his position, they would have just got rattled. I see Balotelli got the ball, kicked it at his own fans.
Yeah. He got rattled. Yeah. I remember that. I've seen
Kevin, was it Boateng as well?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
He got rattled.
Yeah.
And what's that team? That there was one player that was playing, right, and he gave a racial slur to an ex-teammate or something like that. And then his whole squad dealt with this guy every time he was on the ball. It doesn't matter what player it was. He could be a winger, double foot. Centre back, double foot.
Clean everyone, bro.
Double foot. Other winger, double foot. You could be a goalkeeper. He's got a double foot, that player, bro. Everywhere that guy had that ball and he's traveling, wherever he was, bro, that whole team wanted to kill him that day because of one guy that he was racist to in their teammate. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just mad, bro, because it's everywhere. Because even me, I must have received racism in football as well, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, this was like, I think it really stemmed off Sunday League football, bro. You know the ones there. It stemmed off there, and I was like, at the time I was so young. I was like, what we're talking, like 16, 17. I was in college, so I'm like, at the time I deeped it. I'm like, you know what? Let me not say much, innit? Because I'm 16. The ref is the ref, and you know football. It's the ref's game. However, the ref wants to ref the game. You just gotta go to his rules and just
goals.
Do you know what I mean?
Big facts.
So
big facts.
let's say now, obviously, what I've seen is most man that's been racially slurred by another player in an actual game as well. I'm seeing refs giving both either yellow or red cards to each player. The guy got racially abused, bro, and you're booking him.
It's crazy, bro.
Insane.
It's crazy, bro. It's all too common as well, man.
You know what I mean? And that's why, you know, when that time with the John Terry situation, bear in mind, Ashley Cole was there, you know.
Yeah.
It's true.
He was there. So,
he was there.
And I'm like, yo, so Ashley, you're not going to say anything? And he was right there.
Crazy.
But then again, I don't know, man. Racism's everywhere. I even studied racism in sport in my dissertation, bro. So it's mad because even my, one of my lecturers said they don't believe it's going to work. I'm like, you'll see.
Work in what sense though? Like
they didn't think that my research was going to work.
Right.
So, you know, especially I did, you know, quantitative and qualitative data as well. I got people like this, where we, you know, like a podcast, right? I got people around answering my questions, and they've all answered, and it's all the same thing. I had 2 black people, 2 white people, 2 Asian people, 2 mixed race people. All the answers were exactly the same. Yes, they've witnessed racism. Yes, they've experienced racism. And that was what? That was 2016. That I finished my uni, right?
Okay.
And then years later, where we are, 2023.
Same stuff.
Same shit.
Same stuff, man. Same stuff, man.
Same shit.
Like, obviously, a lot of people like to say racism's got worse. I'm always that man. Like, it ain't got worse, bro. It's just been recorded now. Everyone sees it now. It's a free platform. We're seeing it, bro. It's always been there, bro. Like, I remember when the George Floyd thing happened and that.
Oh, man.
And obviously, there was one particular boy, it was a white boy actually. He was like, when I was in school, I was racially like abused by black boys, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, one of my boys from my year was like, no, we didn't. What are you talking about? We never did that. I was like, brother, slow down. Let's revert back, bro. Us black boys dominated school, bro. There's too much of us, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody got racially bantered. You get racially bantered if you're black African. You got racially bantered if you're black Caribbean. You get racially bantered if you're white, if you're Asian, Hispanic. It did not matter. Everybody held smoke. So obviously for us, we saw it as it's banter. So we would just say it and forget about it. Not thinking of what he's done to my man.
Yeah.
Like he's remembered, like obviously getting his, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't remember ever speaking to him. I don't know whoever, like someone obviously did somewhere, but everybody got racially bantered. So let's not play the game of, you know, like only people from ethnic minorities are getting it. Like if you live in an ethnic minority area and you're the minority now as a white person, you may have held smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
110%.
it's just, that was our ignorance and this and that and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But his racism thing, it's one of those things. I'm not to say we have to live with it, because it's not gonna change. I mean, it will change. There will be obviously adaptation, because there is adaptations now. It's a lot better now than it was back before we were born. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's still a long way to go
I think what's the good thing, even though with racism in sport now, like obviously you see on social media people's comments on Instagram and whatever. But one thing I do like here is when it has nothing to do with the sport, and let's say someone's been racially abused or whatever, someone will put it on, let's say, Instagram or Twitter now, and guess what? That person's been found that same day.
Quick. There's man them on that stuff, you know.
Man. So whether you're a man or a woman, trust me, you can be as racist as much as you want. They're gonna find you, you know. So you can't hide. It's mad. One video and you're viral.
Yeah, that's like when they brought up that account verification thing, like the rumors about you need your passport now to make an online account or not.
Which they should.
I'll send me with it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, man. Like
I respect it, dude.
Bro, like, you know what I mean? Unless you're doing the mad thing online, bro, what's wrong with it? Like,
for real.
I didn't put your things, bro. You know what I mean?
Why you got to hide? He's got nothing to hide, and he's calm, innit?
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. So realistically, bro, so you're racist, find you fast with them.
But do you reckon they will actually do it? Because I feel like they won't.
You what?
As in put the passport thing, they'll never do it. Bro, you know what? It's a part of the cycle, bro. This stuff's supposed to happen. Put it this way: if there's no racist news, then there's no news. You know what I mean? Like, they've got to keep it relevant somehow. You know what I'm saying? They're putting out all this stuff about, like we spoke about earlier, about the women's football and equal pay. They're putting it out there to out the sexism. You know what I mean? They want men to talk about it and say, no, they don't deserve to earn that much money because they're rubbish at football and they're this. They want people with their ignorant views to come out because that's how they sell the story. Know them ones. So as much as they know that's a good idea, I mean, they could have put that in time ago if they really wanted to. You know them ones. Like, if they really wanted to do this thing, they'd be like, yeah, cool. Let's start that in there. We'll stop this from happening.
I'm not saying, but if you look at the way, like with LGBTQ and that, it's pushed everyone knows it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they push it real hard, like to make sure everything's equal for everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Racism does not. To be fair, I don't think there's much that equates to that. Like, they give that much energy to, but racism is no.
No, it's a part of the cycle, man.
I'm not saying this. Before you lot try and you know what I mean, but bro, like. It's sad, man. Because
racism is such a big topic. Again, it's not just white versus black or black versus white. There's Asian versus black. And it's like, if it's a whole. They're looking at it as, if we cut all of that out, that's a big societal problem that we don't have to deal with no more. Hence, there'll be, I guess, no more news, no more entertainment or whatever. It's done. You know what I'm saying? So they want to keep it relevant. Otherwise, they would put a stop. If they want to put a stop to something and make things equal, as you just said, they'll find a way of making it equal. Like, you're going to have to accept this is what it is. But they won't. It's only the black kids that are getting killed by police that we see on TV. Yep. We don't see when white police officers killing white people. Nope. Even though that does happen.
It does happen.
It doesn't touch the news though. Nah. There's plenty of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, bro. It is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, we didn't even get to the last topic, which is a minor anyway, because that one's not as interesting as those two. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot to discuss. You know what I mean? We've just clocked in under an hour. Listen, this is Ballers Corner episode 3. Obviously, it's me, Big Hair Security, know what it is. My two brothers here. You know what I mean? Love for passing through. Obviously, they'll be back on the show in no time.
Thank you for having us, man.
You know what I mean? They'll be back on the show in no time. You know what I'm saying? With the latest topics. So you man them that keep fucking up out there and doing a madness, bro. We have to say thank you to you, man, because you're giving us the opportunity to speak.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
free
what I mean?
The rule. You got to free the rule,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? So you know what? If you want to go out there and cause a madness and say ignorant stuff about AK-47s and sleeping with it, you do that. So we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
But guess what? It's the same people that be screaming at Wakanda forever. It's the same people. But hey.
What are you telling me?
What are you telling me, my G?
What are you telling me?
What are you telling me?
What are you telling me?
What are you telling me, though?
What are you telling me?
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 Yo, it's One Delts. What are you telling me, fam?